All right, I've been doing a lot off camera. I got the drop springs in, the axles mocked up. The pads aren't welded on yet because I don't know what the pinion angle needs to be. And obviously, I don't want to weld the pads to the axle tubes. This is not right. I'm about to tighten these up. The cross members in for good. I'm about to tighten the front of the trailing arms up. Had to get one more longer bolt for this top holding that in. The bolts that came with the kit did not, obviously, they didn't take into consideration I was adding that much metal for a C-notch. So, had to do that. Also just went and got lug nuts to go with these adapters. And they'll allow me to run the same bolt pattern, wheel and tire for the front. I'm probably, that's just going to be for street driving. My plan is to get a set of either billet specialty or welds in the 5 on 4.5 that are offset, like way deep, so I can take the spacer off whenever I want to go drag racing. That way I don't have to worry about spacer problems. Shouldn't have an issue rerouting the emergency brake cable stuff. I think it's going to fall in right into place to, I can use I didn't cut the factory one all the way out. It still is where it's supposed to be, so I can see how long it is. And I did that so I could get the placement right and go ahead and tack in the bracket. I cut the bracket off the frame of the Explorer that I got the axle out of. That way I can just put it all together, tack that bracket into place, and all I got to do is, this is the end of the cable, and I can pop this piece out and attach in the end of the new cable and get it right. All right, I am going to replace that bolt, finish up, clean up this, put the adapters on, roll the wheels over there. Oh yeah, and I have to get another style Panhard bar or trailing arm, whatever you want to call it, because the one that came with the kit mounts like right here. There's like a deal that goes on the underside that bolts on. It has a little spot for it, and I don't know where they think that thing was gonna bolt to. I'm gonna call and ask, but I mean, it wouldn't have worked on the axle that was supposed to be. All right, I'm gonna set up a time lapse. You can watch me do a bunch of stupid stuff. I have been waiting on this for a long time. Hey, Tinkerbell.
Hey, Dad, what are you doing?
Say hi to camera.
What?
See, Daddy's recording.
Oh, what's that?
I'm putting the shoe. I'm putting the.
Don't hurt your finger. Don't hurt your finger.
Oh, I won't hurt my finger, baby.
Okay. Look, Daddy. Let's do this.
What?
Dad, what's it on your back?
Well, I got stuff on my back. Thank you, baby. What is this? What's wrong with that? What are you doing? I actually got these wheels just for mock-up. I actually came off of a Jeep. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man, that's something I accidentally ran the emergency brake cable. Yeah, I'll have to fix it later anyway. That's what I'm talking about though. Still have to get a control on it. You want to try? know if I started the video off with the date, but it's April 30th. I got everything on the rear end done except for the Panhard bar, the control arm, or whatever you want to call it, because the kit that came with it, the bar would go straight through the pumpkin. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I kept the stock. This is off the bracket from the rear end that came to the Explorer. I think I'm gonna go to the junkyard and look and see how that attaches on that one. I may do some rigging because I think I could build me a plate that comes off like right here and go from here to like by the shock mount or in front of the shock mount or like over here off of this. I don't know, figure it out. Maybe just go all the way to the frame rail right there. We'll see. I got the front control arms off. I gotta take them and get the crossbars taken out of them because with the tools I have, I couldn't do it. Almost did. This though, whole front end's loose. Everything is off, and I went ahead and cleaned it up and painted the outside of the frame rails. I hadn't done the insides yet, just because I completely forgot to clean them up before I started painting the outside. Obviously, I hadn't taken that last either arm off, which it's actually in good shape, but I'm still gonna replace it. The only thing I'm keeping is this piece. Everything, well, and I lied, that's not the only piece I'm keeping. I'm also keeping this piece. New tie rods, not keeping those, just this. Not even sure if that's original or if that's a repop, but after scouring everywhere around the garage, I realized I never ordered the cab bushings. So the cab is not bolted down yet, and it is just sitting on the purchase. And I got to figure that out too. So we got another round of ordering stuff, but I'm going to get the front end together first. I've got both spindles and drums, brake kit, shocks. That's the crossbars. Not sure what's in there. I haven't opened it yet. But that one's spindle and brake kit, and that's the same size. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to end that off. That's where she is at the moment.